So the crypto market has been up, it's been down, it's been doing a little bit of both lately. And so I want to share with you some bullish news that's came out this week that I definitely think is a great thing for crypto long term. Now you can probably hear in my voice I am a little bit congested because when I got back from the Bitcoin conference, I got hit with a cold, and so I'm still getting over that, still a little bit under the weather, but I'm feeling 85% better than what I was. And so I believe it was just a weather change. In Miami it was around 83 to 85 degrees. Back where I reside in the Midwest, it was around 37 degrees when I got back. So I believe just the weather change, nothing too crazy, but just, stuffy nose, congestion. But before we dive into the few things about what we're going to talk about in this video, let me take a brief second to talk to you about one of the partners on the channel, which is 𝗖𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏. And I also have some good news to share with you about 𝗖𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧 as well. And so as you can see here, 𝗖𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏 is an IRA software platform where you can buy and sell crypto and precious metals 24/7. They have over 25 plus cryptocurrencies, which I'm going to show you in a second. And then you have gold and silver. There's no monthly fees. There's just a 1% transaction fee. They have institutional grade storage, which I'm going to show you. And now you can actually open your account with $8,000 where it used to be $5,000. So now it makes it a lot easier for people to get in and start saving on those capital gain taxes. Now here's their institutional grade crypto custody, as in Coinbase custody with 320 million insurance policy, and Fireblocks with a 42 million insurance policy. And as for the available cryptocurrencies and precious metals, I'm going to scroll down the line here. As you can see, most of the market is red currently on the day at the time of this video. And as you can see, pretty much the top cryptos that are in the space today. So if you would like to check out 𝗖𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and this is your first time, you can also earn $100 in funding to help go with your initial investment. There will be a link in the description below, no promo code needed, and you'll be on your way. But now let's go ahead and dive into the 4 things I want to touch on briefly as far as the crypto bullish news of this week. Let's check it out. All right, millionaires and future millionaires, welcome back to the channel. Now, the first piece of news we're going to be diving into, if you haven't heard, Robinhood has now listed 4 new cryptocurrencies, as in Solana, Shiba, Polygon, and Compound. And so if we move down here briefly, Robinhood says these assets are available to buy and sell now on the Robinhood app. Deposit and withdrawal won't be available immediately for these assets, but that capability is coming soon. So that is nice to know, which is definitely adding more liquidity to these tokens. And so also this is why you kind of saw the run up as well with SHIB as well, because of that listing, because the community has definitely been waiting on that listing for some time. Now the other fun piece of news here, which is the Dallas Cowboys, which is the American football team. So I'm actually not surprised that they were the first NFL team to actually get a cryptocurrency deal. You can see this came out yesterday. This is coming from the Dallas Cowboys, press news website themselves. So this is all legit here. April 13th, Cowboys land historic cryptocurrency partnership with the blockchain.com. As we can see, a historic deal. It is the first ever cryptocurrency partnership with an NFL team. And so here is kind of what's going on with this deal. So it says, as the first ever national pro sports deal for blockchain.com, the agreement will include extensive branding, advertising, content, and event opportunities. Now, more specifically, the deal includes club space inside AT&T Stadium, rights to social, digital integrations, highly visible signage within the Stadium Bowl, as well as extensive TV, radio, and digital advertising. Now, the partnership will also create ways for fans to quickly access Dallas Cowboys content and their blockchain.com wallet. So you see they're going to be doing some integration as well, which makes sense. And now let's dive into the third thing here, which gets a lot more serious. We are talking about Circle announces a $400 million funding round, right? And I've talked about Circle in the past. I've showed you guys the connections on why Circle is so important to the payment infrastructure and just crypto as a whole. So as we can see here, Circle Internet Financial, a global internet finance firm and the issuer of USD coin, also known as USDC, today announced it has entered into an agreement for a $400 million funding round with investments from BlackRock, Fidelity Management, Marshall and Finn Capital. And I'm going to show you why this is so big here in a second if you don't know. And so in addition to its corporate strategic investment and role as a primary asset manager of USDC cash reserves, BlackRock has entered into a broader strategic partnership with Circle, which includes exploring capital market applications for USDC. Now, BlackRock is the largest traditional management firm in the world. Then you have Fidelity, which I believe is number 4, but let's go ahead and check it out. According to the ADV ratings, the world's top asset management firms, look who's number 1. BlackRock with 9.4 trillion assets under management, Vanguard 8.4 trillion, UBS Group here at 4.4, and then we have Fidelity Investments here at 4.2 trillion, right? So that is huge. So you guys can see big money is truly coming into this crypto space, pushing this adoption while all of the distraction is still going on. And so one thing I want to show you as well, look who blockchains are already supporting the USDC coin, stable coin, right? Multi-chain, Ethereum, Algorand, Solana, Stellar, Tron, Hedera, Avalanche, Flow, and there's going to be more, but look what is already supporting these, right? And so you can just see the power of USDC, and I said it a long time ago, and I'm going to say it again. I believe USDC will be the stable coin, and I also believe it is going to overtake Tether. That's just my opinion. Now, the fourth thing I want to talk about, which you guys know, Terra Luna. The foundation Luna has been acquiring so much Bitcoin. They are even on Tesla's heels, as we can see, over 1.5 billion in Bitcoin after most recent purchase. And so the public blockchain Terra Luna now owns more than 1.57 billion worth of Bitcoin after completing the multiple large BTC purchases over the weekend. And so Luna Foundation Guard, known as LFG, the nonprofit organization built to support Terra, owns nearly 39,898 Bitcoin at the time of this writing, according to BitInfo charts. And so the trove makes the Luna Foundation Guard's wallets, check this out, the 19th richest Bitcoin address in the world. And you can see Tesla, which owns nearly 1.7 billion in Bitcoin at the time of this writing. So you can see they are on Tesla's heels. And so those are the 4, major things that I believe is bullish for crypto long term. And so there's so much to kind of cover, definitely when you go on an event or go on a trip and then you come back, because crypto, NFTs, blockchain, all of that moves so fast. And so I am going to be still trying to rest up a little bit, but this is why I've been a little bit more quiet on YouTube here recently. So, but if you're not following me on Twitter, which is the second place I'm most vocal, I would highly recommend, checking out a follow. I talk about a lot of different things, crypto, NFTs, passive income. And if you're in the Patreon, then you've been getting a lot of gems on how to grow your money passively as well. So check out the Patreon. And also, I've been constantly forgetting to mention this, the public Discord is back open. I know I haven't been active in the Discord since the middle of probably last year, but there is a link in the description. If you join the Discord, say what's up so we can get this thing back rocking. And then also, of course, I do have the private Discord for Patreon members, which you guys are aware of. But that is all I got for you. If you haven't signed up for iTrustCapital, check it out. Save on those capital gain taxes while you can. Get yourself in position, because you can see what is going on now with the SEC coming down on platforms that offer, interest. So you want to get yourself in position. There's a link in the description below. That's all I got for you, and I will see you on the next one.